lecturers in the service. For TVET, we recommend ongoing professional development schools. As it is, it looks like somebody in Accra is making all those decisions. And the teachers come to the schools and they feel like they owe allegiance to Accra more than the headmaster who they came to meet. So let the head teachers, headmasters have a say, heads of institution have a say in who becomes teachers in their schools.
You have a minute to wrap up.
Okay, thank you. Curriculum, the issues we are realize at the basic level is frequency of changes to the curriculum and limited resources. And the solution we are prescribing is that we should allow our curriculum to run minimum of 5 years before, if we want to make modification, we will. Also, providing enough resources for teachers to be able to implement the curriculum is a recommendation. Curriculum at the TVET, we observe that it's not purely aligned to industry needs. And the recommendation is that we look at the TVET curriculum and align it properly to the needs of industry. And same with secondary. Too poor and exam-centered nature of our curriculum is not making learners get the essence of what they are supposed to learn. The good news from our team is that the new SHS curriculum is good, but then we need the resources to be able to implement it effectively. For universities, outdated curriculum, the recommendation is that universities revise their curricula to include emerging technologies like AI and those new things that are coming up in society. Leadership challenges. At the primary level, we saw that the teachers lack financial management skills. And we also realized that some head teachers are overaged, although on paper they are not overaged. So the solution is to establish standards for continuous capacity building for our teachers and have a structured way of rotating so that teachers who are tired will give way for young, vibrant teachers. TVET, ineffective leadership, same as secondary education, and the recommendation is for capacity building for leaders in TVET institutions, and also the revisiting of key performance indicators. As it is, it looks like the focus is on passing examination, but we feel it should be broadened so that head teachers can also focus on other areas. At the university, we feel the appointment of leadership should be based on competency and not just rising to the ranks or by party affiliation. Finally, on inclusion, we saw the issue about language as a barrier to some people having access to education. So just as we started doing here, giving the space for people to freely express themselves in the local language should be considered as an inclusion issue because it's preventing people from accessing and really benefiting from school. TVET level, several levels of qualification with some confusion all over. The recommendation is that we should streamline it, especially for persons with special needs. They get stuck at some point. So we should streamline the levels of qualification at TVET institution and give pathways for persons with special needs. At the secondary education, same, we feel that persons with special needs to be given special attention, and we need to have specialized schools for in every district so that there could be a resource school for all the persons with special needs in the other institutions. So finally, we had some general suggestions, but one important one is that we feel all the issues related to quality has something to do with politicization of higher education. It looks like teacher quality, access, curriculum, and everything has been politicized in general to ensure that quality education can be implemented in all our schools. So there's the sum and highlight.
Wow. So thank you very much. That's a comprehensive one. Quality presentation, eh? Then let's do it better for them once again. Education financing. Education financing. They're ready. Education financing. Microphone. Wow. Let's welcome them to the microphone. Wait.
Good afternoon. We are here to present on the theme education financing in Ghana. And as the Akan adage goes, Yankwatia Adrumra. So you realize that this theme serves as a bedrock for all the other themes. Here, these were some of the guiding questions. What are the funding challenges associated with the education delivery? Here, we observe the delay in the disbursement and also the inadequacy of government funds, including the capitation grant, school feeding, and free SHS and TVET, which negatively affects the delivery of education. It disrupts school operations. It also increased financial burden on parents because some heads may have no other opportunity than to request the contribution from families or parents and guardians to support the running of the school. Also, it impedes the infrastructural development, and it also reduces the enrollment endowments at our school levels. And also, there are inefficiency in school management, since some administrators are forced to operate on credit and borrow funds to keep school running, leading to that financial strains and how can government funding be optimized for maximum impact? First, government should improve the budget and then financing. So here we encourage or we recommend that government should allocate a high percentage of national budget to education to ensure sufficient funding and also ensure timely disbursement of funds, and also have a dedicated funding from our oil revenues and then other sources. Also, government should enhance revenue generation for our education sector. Government should